Luxury SUVs are aplenty. If you're in the market for one, there are tons from which to choose. And right now, it seems even more confusing because of the EV part of the conversation. But what if you're ready to test the electrification waters without jumping in whole hog? Well, then a plug-in hybrid might be the perfect answer for you. We're looking at the Lexus RX 450h Plus and the Mercedes-Benz GLE 450e. Both are plug-in hybrids, but what beyond that do they have in common and how are they different? And which one is right for you? The GLE 450e is bigger, almost dwarfing the RX when parked next to it. It's roomier, more decadent, has a longer electric range, a softer, more isolated ride, and amazing seats. Feels like an S-Class relative to the RX. Maximum luxury here. However, when it came to how the hybrid system operates, we feel the RX has a more refined and responsive hybrid system. No surprise for Toyota there. It's more efficient, more affordable, though not by much, has better highway driving assist, and easier entry-exit, especially for shorter folks. This is more pragmatic luxury. Pricing. This is where it gets kind of interesting. Pricing on the RX 450h Plus starts at $70,080, which includes the Lexus $1,350 destination charge. The GLE 450e will cost you $70,650. That's when you add in the Mercedes-Benz $1,150 destination fee. Frankly, we're surprised that those numbers are so close. The plug-in hybrid RX 450h Plus has a 35-mile all-electric range and a combined fuel economy rating of 83 mpge when there's juice in the battery. It uses a plug-in hybrid powertrain that gets a combined 304 horsepower. The 450e gets a 2-liter turbocharged 4 with an electric motor, making a combined 381 horses. The PHEV GLE 450e can drive 48 miles on pure electric range. That is very impressive for a plug-in hybrid. You can get that completely replenished in about 3 hours on a level 2 fast charger. Given those parameters, we're wondering why you'd buy any of the far more expensive EQ products that don't have the added assurance of gas fill-ups. But that's a different topic for a totally different video. Inside, the RX does a good job of saying premium, but when comparing it side by side with the Mercedes, you can see that it doesn't quite level up. When it comes to materials, we think the Mercedes edges out the RX here. The wood paneling in the Lexus wasn't real wood, which it was, and actually quite a bit of it, in the GLE. Too much for some, perhaps? Maybe. But there was just a next level quality feel in switchgear and finishes. We do like the new buttons on the steering wheel of the RX and are pleased that Lexus has adopted a touchscreen without touchpads or other gimmicks to operate the infotainment system. Certainly, those on the Lexus beat out the haptic mess that's on the Mercedes steering wheel, where if you make one errant swipe of a thumb, you've skipped to another menu, which can be a nightmare to navigate back from while you're driving. So distracting. We look forward to a time when Mercedes abandons this interface. The RX's massive 14-inch high-definition touchscreen looks outstanding. Overall, the Lexus is a comfortable, functional, attractive passenger cabin in which we would gladly reserve a seat for the length of a lease or longer. We were comfortable in the back seats of the RX, but again, here we give Mercedes the edge. They've even got little cushions in their second row if you want them. Listen, both offer up plenty of room for second-row passengers, but the Mercedes gets even more room, and that's thanks to its wheelbase, which bests the Lexus by almost 6 inches. Gosh, it better have more room. Same goes for cargo space. Audio was about a tie for us. We were hoping that the Dolby Atmos and spatial audio system in the GLE would be as good as the one in the EQS SUV, but it turns out we didn't think so. As far as drive comfort and interior serenity, we're giving that one to the Mercedes. They've got the suspension dialed in so well that there's no beating it. Same with what you hear in the cabin when driving, which is not much. The GLE 450e just ups the ante when it comes to refinement. Two different vehicles with similar price tags, but one with a bit more power and range gets the leg up when it comes to interior materials quality as well as size. The Mercedes might edge out the Lexus on some counts, but the RX 450h Plus holds its own against the GLE 450e too. This one might be too close for us to call. So, if you're in the market, try them both out and see which one best fits your needs.